Good evening, everyone. I am the Dork, and welcome back to Biomutants. The last episode was well received. I actually really surprised about that. So we're gonna go ahead and play a little bit more of the introduction here. Hopefully, we can get to the overworld section by the end of it, but I'm not entirely sure how long it is. But let's go ahead and continue on. Sorry, it looks really neat. I actually feel my size in the world. Like, everything's just huge. Like I would play a mean game of hide and go seek in this area. Like, you would not be able to find me. Can I? Yep. Oh no, I guess not. Nope. There's a ceiling there. Is this the fawns? The
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here.
I don't think she cares. I hope I told her.
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Mooma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here fueling its source of life.
I don't believe it, man.
Magic? He claims it's just the force of life, the existence of energy, powering and connecting all things living, like the Nono. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
I'm sorry, I was laughing through the narrator going through that. It's just the way they had him speaking. If you hadn't noticed, and I hope you really did, he was singing. Like it's it was like he was mumbling some sort of like Elvis impersonation. It was just it was great. I loved it, but it was terrible to the point it made me laugh. I could not hold my laughter in. See, I like seeing stuff like that in games compared to, I don't know, games that just like to make you laugh and make you feel like you're great playing it. I don't know, feel like you enjoy playing it. I'm not running any faster on all fours, so we'll just enjoy the walk. Oh, and the potato people, huh? Oh man. How do I ruffle it? I just swing? Oh, okay.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
What's Pensai?
The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Okay, but it doesn't sound like they'll survive the encounter. I wonder, like, are we killing these things to make the tree of life grow? If so, that's kind of our... Hey, little homie. Come back here. Come back here. Yeah!
Yeah.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the pensai tree.
Where can I find them? He said in the roots, but how many does it need?
Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
But yeah, they're in those leaves, I'm guessing. That's why I didn't ask where they are. I just guess I'll keep an eye out for that stuff in the open world or in the world. How many is needed? They didn't really say. They said, was it plenty over the next 12 months or 20 years? Merge the nano with the tree. Just gonna walk up to the tree and just slap the potato creature into the tree. This is gonna burst into ki energy. Bam! It doesn't really explain how we get it to merge with the tree.
Now that you've seen the nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
She only cares about Wong Fu. I shouldn't make her worry. She only cares about Wong Fu.
That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that the World Eaters arrived.
So he's best before, and now he's out of date. That's a big change. I loved him as a character. That's a lot of change and development. You see him missing a leg and everything compared to just being straight up chill. The changing of the world really affected him a lot. World Eaters.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide. a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route.
Loma utulu ma yungo.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
Iboda kelmok kutuvun poputue.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
He's Porky Puff. I guess they're all labeled puffs at the end of them. I'm not entirely sure why. How can I beat the World Eaters? By helping his friends. I'm gonna ask what this is.
He claims names have power, so he gave them these names to
Oh.
weaken them. For him, the Porky Puff is particularly personal. It was that carnivorous beast that took his leg.
Cobra yake.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Do wowu.
Okay. But yeah, I'm not understanding what people's criticism. So far, I enjoy the game. Like, it's got character building. Like, this guy went from being, like, you see him at first, and I went back in time through that memory. I did not realize that was him at all. And you come back here, and it's just like, dang, man. Like, what happened? Like, you've seen some stuff. All he wanted to do is grow the tree of life and protect everybody, and he's been through, like, literally a war. Man, that's awesome. I kept hearing people say that the story wasn't coherent or cohesive. I don't really get that.
Is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
The objective seems to just be simple, just to go end all the monsters by helping his buddies out. Up we go. I don't know. So far, I'm enjoying it. I enjoy a good story. So this is, and the characters are really lovable and enjoyable. I've only met the one so far, but I met him in 2 different versions of himself, and I love both of them.
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
So weird seeing those, whether they're just electric lines going through all this forestry greenery. Like, I could see these and just kind of tie it all in, but just seeing that modern day technology sort of thing, it throws me. Yeah. What's
A
this?
signpost maps it out for the Carter.
Stefan Lugovis, Michael Grunwald. Oh, no, wait. These are the creators, aren't they? Yep. Am I marking my territory? Hold up. I'm sorry. I was reading the developers' names as they were popping up and trying to process how I could pronounce them. And I look over, I just see my character just straight up like taking a whiz on the sign. Signposts are found near locations of interest all around the world. You unlock a signpost when interacting with it. That's what you call it. Okay. You can fast travel to a signpost you've unlocked by selecting it on the map. To open the map at any time, press M. It looks radioactive. My grasshopper's looking at it like, yo, bro, did you really? My eyes stop crying. I'm sorry. It's simple things like this. I wasn't expecting this morning. Okay, that's a...
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Yeah, it looks like a 3-headed honey badger.
Made their marks on our world over time.
Oh, my eyes hurt. God, this looks good though.
That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
We destroyed the highway too. I like it. It reminds me a lot of old school games.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Oh man, I love your ears.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is two halves that complete a wholeness that flows through all things. At times, you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Well, I'm kind of not evil, but on the darker side of things. Few are those who actually act in the same manner, and our wholesomeness is the sum of the choices we make and the actions we take. The balance of your actions create your aura score, which affect the dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Interacting with captains and side shrines will award you with side points that you can use to unlock psionic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light balance, or dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Well, even though I'm going the darker path, I'm not just going to straight up ignore the missions as well as the people, because look at these guys. They're adorable.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
I wanted to do a good deed. You don't have to jump out like Navi. Ooh, okay, I thought the creature was back. You gain a side point. Used to unlock its powers in the mutations menu. Some powers are locked by the aura score, meaning that your side points can only unlock the powers of the same color as your current aura or those without color. I'm due
There's
for
out of date again. You must have missed something important.
No, I'm due for an upgrade too. but-
Out of date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Oh, joy.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life.
Okay.
But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
There another side?
Papamu.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
What about my side?
Tolomawawanya. Tolua lu. Toloka.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Boyubut Paigatawa.
Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe.
Yeah, move for bo. Boom. Far Kobemako to far Titaba.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Tuloya. Voto Lula.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay, quest tracking. Your current and started quests are shown in the journal. See the top menu above. You can change which quests you track by opening the journal tab and selecting another quest. Another world, talk to the Jagni or Myriad Sifu. Okay. Talk to the Jagni or Myriad Sifu. Okay, so my mission currently is to talk to either one of them. I mean, this is a no. They just want to completely cleanse the world and wipe the weak out. I get that, but they want to do it by basically doing the number one thing I'm supposed to be doing, which is wiping them out. These I'm not so sure about either, because it's never like this whole game is about light and dark, so I'm sure there's some gray area in here. But we're gonna go over here to the Myriad Fortress first. And if I can, I'll go over here afterwards. And maybe most games typically have a way to like tie everything in, so I can go over here and just convince them to work with them and them to work with them, and then we'll all have one goal, at least till after all this is done. So here's hoping. How do I journal? In the journal, you can find information on your quest as well as the previous tutorials and dialogues. If you open the journal anytime, press J. Tribe War. The tribes are splintered and stand in opposition. Some believe that the World Eaters need to be vanquished and that the Tree of Life can be saved, whereas some believe that the impending doom should be embraced and that the only way forward is the destruction of the Tree of Life. It's up to you to unite the tribes under one banner, one way or another. Yeah, you can be under my banner. The Tree of Life. The Tree of Life is dying. What was once protecting all is now withering and fading. You need to take on the World Eaters and decide on the fate of the Tree of life or death. The choice will ultimately be yours and yours alone. Another world. You made it through the wall and out of Bunker 101. You need to gain the support of a tribe in order to take a stand against the World Eaters. Go to either of the nearby tribe Sifus to gain their support and take a side in the broiling conflict between the tribes. Okay, now how do I level up? Exit out. Oh, here we go. Character. Increasing attributes. When you level up, you can increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Pick which attribute you want to increase from the list. Okay. Plus 10 vitality, plus 10 strength, plus 10 intellect, plus 10 agility, plus 10 charisma, plus 10 luck. Loot though. And a 10% increase to luck gives me a plus 3% loot chance. I mean, I haven't really fought anything that I can't handle right now, so I mean, I could just throw it into luck. Charisma, I'm not too worried about. Agility is pretty up there. Strength is pretty up there. Intellect, I don't know if they're gonna be like, they said it was gonna be aura based more than anything. I'm not sure they're gonna be like conversation checks, like persuasion checks, or anything like that that will require me to have high intellect. If so, maybe there's something like parallel to that, like strength intimidation checks. I don't know. Vitality is good. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it into luck because why not?
That's an improvement.
Threw a bunch of dice up in there. That's great. Upgrade points. You'll earn upgrade points when leveling up. These can be used to acquire new special attacks and perks. Time to unlock your first special attack. Close combat. Well, Wung Fu. There are two pillars of Wung Fu: the core martial arts you start with and the weapon mastery techniques that you unlock with upgrade points gained from leveling up. There's close combat and ranged combat. Ranged or melee. Select close combat or ranged combat to unlock your first special attack. I'm going to be doing close combat. Okay, close combat. You can use any type of melee weapon, but you need to learn and unlock special attacks for a weapon type in order to be able to use it to activate the Super Wung Fu state. Dual melee. Already got Twin Silver Grip, Warp Bull, Leaping Madness, Comet's Foot, Double Dragon. Okay. Unstoppable Pig. Okay, so I have one. This is the only one I can unlock right now. Finish a dual wield melee chain with a flurry of stabs. This is a special attack. Hitting an enemy with it will fill up one Super Wong Fu icon. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that one. Alright. Special attack. You can now perform your special attack when you have the correct weapon type equipped. Once you've unlocked more attacks, you'll be able to combine them to reach the Super Wong Fu state. Alright, so we're leveled up. Can I just... Mutations menu. Go to the Mutations tab to unlock side powers, biogenetics, and to upgrade your resistances. Wong Fu and perks. Once you have more upgrade points, remember to spend them on perks and special attacks in the Wong Fu and perk menus. Okay, so I'm good to go. I have bio points and psi points, but I don't think I have psionics, and I don't have any more upgrade points. Mutations? Biogenetics? Okay, so I do... Oh, okay. Biogenetics are unlocked using bio points gained from defeating bio creeps or finding containers. Bio points can often be found at the nucleus tower sites. Mothmouth. To use Mothmouth, press the input you have bound to the ability... sorry. To use Mothmouth, press... Mothmouth. Wow, my... English. To use Mothmouth, press the input you have bound the ability to while facing an enemy. This will infect a small humanoid enemy hit. While infected, enemies will attack their allies instead of you. I kind of like that. It's like having your friend catch fire. And it's like, I got you, Jeff. And then they proceed to try and beat him to put the fire out. Vile Bile. To use Vile Bile, press down the input you have bound the ability to. It will make you spew toxic slush in the direction you're facing, inflicting damage to all enemies hit. Oh, great. I'm just gonna start barfing on them. Oh, man. I like Mothmouth. Actually, I'm gonna save up, because some of these look really nice. Turtle form. To toggle turtle form, press the input you have bound the ability to while on a slip. To exit turtle form, press the input again. Use the navigation controls while in turtle form to control it. Mud Punch. To use Mud Punch, press down the input you have bound the ability to. It will raise the ground in front of you in a column of mud that knocks smaller enemies up in the air. Use a melee attack to follow up with an airstrike attack on the target that's knocked up. I love this. This is what fun gaming looks like. I've missed this a lot. I'm gonna save my points though. Psi powers, Blaze, and Blink. Use Blink, press down the input you have bound the ability to. It will teleport you in the direction you are moving to create a shockwave where you appear. Blaze. To use Blaze, press down the input you have bound the ability to. Blaze will launch you forward and leave a trail of fire behind you. These are movement based. Again, I'm gonna save those because I'm not really in need of anything currently, and those look really awesome. I would hate to use up all the points I have and not be able to do anything else with it. I think these are light. No, they're light dark specifications later. I mean, I see my overall score here. Apparently, my light is higher than my dark currently. Oh, I see it. Light aura needed 30, dark aura needed 10. Okay. Okay. Light aura is needed for a lot of good stuff. Telekinesis. I've got you, boy. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the gameplay. It's a lot and I enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game too. I'm gonna go ahead and save over this. Yes, override. Because I'm not gonna be playing that other file. Gear. I don't think I got new gear. In this section, you can change equipment and weapons. The circle icon represents a part of the body that can be geared up with equipment found or bought from vendors. Your favorites can be saved in Outfits menu. Do I have anything? No, I just have consumables. Wait, what is this? Oh, I have more consumables. That's an overall sort of thing. Excuse me. Yeah, I got a bunch of health packs and everything. Can I put them on the menu or do I just... Let's see. Outfits. This is the outfits menu where you can create and save different gear setups. I currently don't have anything besides what I'm wearing on my back. Automaton. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is the automaton. The automaton is my grasshopper buddy. Grasshopper buddy. He has different functions like the flashlight when you saw him on my shoulder. I don't know how you unlock these. Because there's no like little Q mission or anything. Health injector, glider, turret, and boost. Let's just imagine the grasshopper buddy just on my shoulder, just kind of popping off shots for people I can't see. Think Groot and Rocket Raccoon sort of thing, except I'm Groot and he'd be Rocket. Appearance, automaton. Okay. Oh yeah, that's everything in the menu here.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
They both go to the same place, or is it one or the other? Because it seems like Aura somewhat light. Where I'm going is okay. That's gonna take me to the other area that I don't want to go just yet. I'll talk to that Sifu later. The tunnel's gonna take me where I want to go though. Hope I can swim. Doesn't matter.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
This looks like it was flooded at one point. Imagine just minding your own business. Well, not even minding your own business, thinking you're gonna jump these guys. Unless sort of some random rogue just jumps out of the bushes and just Yo, special attacks. You're on your way to performing a special attack. Possible special attacks are prompted in the lower right hand corner of the screen. Pressing the indicated input while it is shown will trigger your special attack. Yeah.
Good hit.
I got ammo. He's just getting juggled.
The deep cut.
Yeah. Come on, guys. There are 3 of you. Ow! Wait a minute. Hold up. This is not what I thought. Am I gonna have to fight you guys too? Oh, I don't even know where the rest of the bodies are. That's one. There were 3 of these guys, right? I think we lost one of them. Yeah, we lost one of them. Oh well. I really did miss games like this.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Just games that are fun. Can I just... Okay. Energy pack medium. What's the button for my healing items again? Is it 1? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, just so I know about that later. Did I pass something? Probably passed a lot of stuff in all honesty. I do have another level up. Ooh. Oh, man. Can I just... Yep. I wonder if that was the full-on introduction or if there's more to it. Like, can I just go out and do what I want now? Or... Because it kind of seems that way. Oop.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see.
I actually got tears in my eyes. It's such a simple thing, but it just makes my morning.
Path to that door.
Oh my
If you
God.
go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Yes, this is walk up to the doors and say, I would like to see the Sifu. I challenge your dojo.
Hopes you have patience. The Sifu can't stop himself from talking sometimes. Let's hope this isn't one of those days.
Oh my God. I'm here to challenge your dojo. Send forth your strongest warrior.
Sibi? La fanen aginkan man. Geradna falo hutut mus. Tugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you.
Vigilante, you say?
He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Okay. My Muma?
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The
That's a variety of weapons.
It's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
I hope this won't lock me out of it, but I'll be back. I want to go ahead and see what the other guys are going to say as well.
He didn't expect that of you. You're the essence of a being born good. It seems that the darkness that's fallen on this land has also gone to your head. He thinks you should reconsider and follow your heart instead of your mind.
Ally with Myriad. They want to unite the tribes to defeat the World Eaters and save the Tree of Life. Warning, that's the game's end goal, to save the Tree of Life. Choosing destiny for defeated rivals Sifus is limit to unite or subdue. So it sounds like I'm going to be locked in depending on what I do. I kind of hoped it wouldn't happen, but I understand why it does. I'll go ahead and join this side and then force the other side to join in, because they are the better of the two choices in my opinion. I just wanted to go ahead and get their just level ground introduction and everything first to see what they like, because for me not everything is like black and white. There's a gray area in between. If they believe that, hey, just let everything be and build up from the ground up, I understand that. But these guys are like, we're going to save everything that's old. No, changes do need to happen at the same time. So neither one of them are the best. The best scenario or the best moral code. Their ideas, their beliefs are not the best. That's what I'm going for. But I'll go ahead. But it doesn't sound like sounds like if I end it there.
Relieved you came to your senses and chose what's right. You would have made an enemy here today if you'd left. You're a Myriad ally now. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes.
Okay.
The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe.
Yeah, coerce. How do you mean coerce? You mean me just going in there and just beating everybody to a pulp until they follow? The Myriad
were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding them into the future.
A boomerang on your back?
Kararan wolf and a mat gain, bro platch. Can't boof.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war.
At least you're at peace with yourselves. Or sure another way.
Para misa.
You need to take the struggle to the enemy, or the enemy will bring it to you. When survival is threatened, there's no other option left but war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
So do I not take the Jagni outpost? Okay, yeah, I was about to say, that's the obvious one.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
So that tribe weapon is the
Both have gentle
staff.
minds.
Is
So
the
they want
boomerang.
to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks.
But where are jonke? All the goose are gonna head that can't.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Get a work.
Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again.
Share land again, challenge to unite. Share land again.
Lapu, gellen denken of woord nee ja. Erim denken alvesse Anne.
You were all part of the same tribe once, but without your Muma there as a guide, the disciples turned on each other and formed their own tribes.
Moeilijk kan friefgelf.
Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Get a one thing. Lapu.
Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor.
Get a walla click click get a denken hiram.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Karap la wute.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
What family and the old village?
Oh,
The old village.
Karap la wute.
Even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that'll make you remember.
Okay, so these weapons that we get to learn are what, the boomerang, the staff, I think it's the hook and chain. What were the other three? Because there's 6 total, but none of them seem like they are. It seems like a variety of weapons that I'm not gonna say make no sense because I know nothing about weaponry, but it's just none of them like coincide to something I would assume deals a lot of damage or that I would assume is a good weapon. I don't know. It's different. It's not like just sword, shield. The bow was one of them. That's another one. It's not your typical array of weapons.
Says it's good to see you out here at this time of night.
At nighttime? I must be going.
Understands completely.
What? Oh, it is nighttime. Oh, okay. It's just well lit. Excuse me. But yeah, I was kind of hoping. This is why I came over to this one first. Because uniting all the clans sounds great, and I think the other one would be destroying all the other clans. I did not expect it, but I expected but didn't expect for them to just say straight up, "Hey, you can't leave. You can't join the other clan. Your choice is locked once you leave here," which he kind of did say. Okay, but I don't know. So far, I'm enjoying this game.
Asks you to check out the wares, confident you'll find everything you need here.
But I lost my train of thought. But no, I'm really enjoying the game.
You're selling too. They're always looking to replenish.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. I am enjoying the game quite a lot. I haven't laughed this much playing a game in a long time, and it is very much worth it. Buying items. You can purchase items from vendor provided you have enough green currency in the form of a leaf. The price of an item is listed to the right of the item listing. Green is gathered from specific bushes or through selling items. Selling items. You're able to sell items to a vendor by going to the sell tab of the menu. You don't have to worry too much about this yet. You'll find items in green as you explore the world. All right, what do you have for clothes? Leather vest and camo shirt. That's a lot of cash. I have nothing. I came into this world broke. Gorilla jacket. I do like the fact that there's a lot of like customization to this game, like to make your character your own. Ancient pad? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a shoulder type of arm. It's a shoulder pad. I'm sorry. I should have put that together. Blue skirt, wide pants, flat cap, more shoulder pad. MOOR, more shoulder pad. This is so good. Samurai pad. Okay. Oh. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here for this one. I do really enjoy this game so much, and I will be playing more of it. Next episode, we'll probably be getting into seeing exactly what the other, what are they called? We just got through hearing about them. The other clans have to offer, going through and maybe conquer their bases, I guess is what it will be doing. And hopefully we'll be laughing more along the way. So if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like on the video. It does mean a lot to me. If you enjoyed the video in this game as much as I do, please let me know down below. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about best before, or just any of the characters we've interacted with so far. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It does mean a lot to me. And I will see you all in this next episode of this very wonderful and beautiful game. Later.